Okay, so welcome back to Ligem, and in this video we are going to solve some MCQs on modern history. So here we are going to solve the MCQs on revolts. Okay, the revolts in the northern as well as the western parts of India, that is pre 1857. So let's get started. Let us solve some MCQs on the revolts before 1857 in northern and western parts of India. Okay, so first of all, you have to approach the RRB General Awareness for NTPC and Group D. You click here, and then you click on the English medium. Okay, that's obvious. And after that, you go to the history section. Okay, thereafter, you click on modern history. Okay, so this is the page for modern history, and as you can see, we have a lot of chapters, and we actually have to go to this part, that is chapter 6, Important Rebellions Before 1857 Revolt. So let's explore this chapter. Okay, so this is one of the lessons in RRB Group D and NTPC Modern History, Chapter 6, that is pre 1857 revolts. So these are the revolts that happened before the major revolt, that is 1857 revolt. And here in this video, we are going to discuss and solve the MCQs on those revolts which happened in the northern and the western parts of India, and that too before 1857. So there are around, I think, 11 questions. Okay, yeah, I think there are 11 questions. So let's solve each of these questions one by one, and let me remind you that these questions are really important. Okay, so we will start with the first question. The Kukar revolt spread in this region. Now, Kukar revolt is a very important revolt. It is also known as the Namdhari revolt, and this happened in parts of Punjab. So the correct answer is option C, Punjab. Okay, then we have the second question. When did Kukar revolt happen? Now this is again a very important question. Kukar revolt is important for exams like UPSC. Okay, whether it will come for RRB, I'm not sure, but let's imagine it will come, because Kukar revolt is actually an agrarian revolt and it is very important for exams like RRB also. So we have the second question. When did the Kukar revolt happen? So the Kukar revolt happened in 1840. Okay, option A, 1840. Then we have the third question. Who was the leader of Kukar revolt? Now again we have the same answer, okay, because we are working with we have worked with three questions. This is the third question, and as you can see, again the answer is option A. So who was the leader of Kukar revolt? It was Baba Ram Singh. Okay, so there were actually three or four leaders, but he was the most important one, and we have the rest of the answers like Kanwar Singh, Madhya Singh, and Prem Singh. These are all wrong. The correct answer is Baba Ram Singh. Then we have the fourth question. What was the other name for Kukar revolt? So as I mentioned earlier, Kukar revolt was also known as Namdhari movement. Option B, Namdhari movement. Okay, then we have the fifth question. The Waghera rising happened in. Now the Waghera rising happened in Baroda. Baroda is in Gujarat, that is western part of India. Now one of the reasons why the Waghera rising happened is because there was a branch of rulers called as Gaikwads, and Gaikwads became friends with the Britishers, and the Gaikwads actually started imposing a lot of taxes on the farmers, and that is why it led to a revolt, and it was known as Waghera rising. So the correct answer is option D, Baroda. Okay, then we have the sixth question. The Waghera rising was directed against. So as I mentioned earlier, the Waghera rising was directed against the Gaikwads. Okay, option C, Gaikwads. Then we have the seventh question. Who led the Bill uprising in Western Ghat? So the correct answer is there was a guy called as Save Ram who led this revolt in Western Ghats. So there is a difference in Bill uprising in the Western Ghats and Bill uprising in the central regions such as Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh. So this is the Bill uprising in Western Ghats. So the correct answer is Save Ram. Okay, then we have the eighth question. The Koli revolt spread across. The Koli revolt is also one of the important revolts, a major important revolt in Gujarat. That is before 1857 revolt. So the correct answer is option D, Gujarat. Okay. Okay, ninth question. Kolhapur revolt was led by Maratha military class of men. Now there was a group called as Gadkaris. Okay, there is a class of group. There is a group called as Gadkaris. So the prominent role the Gadkaris played was they were also the military men who guarded the forts of the Maratha Empire. So after the Maratha Empire was disbanded, these people, that the Gadkaris, were rendered, let's say, homeless, at the same time jobless. So this was a revolt against the Britishers by Gadkaris. Correct answer is option A, Gadkaris. Okay, then we have the 10th question. The salt duty agitation was led in this region. Now, even before Gandhiji's march, that is the salt march, there was an agitation, and this was one of these agitation that was really successful. The reason was the Britishers, as usual, imposed a significant tax, and the salt tax was increased from 50 paisa to the salt price was increased from 50 paisa to 1 rupee, and that was significantly high during that time. So this happened in the region that is Surat. Okay, the correct answer is Surat. Okay, then we have the 11th question. The Ramosi revolts in Western Ghats was led by. Okay, so the Ramosi revolt in Western Ghats was led by a person called as Chitur Singh. Okay, Chitur Singh, option D, Chitur Singh. Okay, so we have solved around 11 questions. So let's have a look how many of them are correct. So let me just straight away click on finish. 11 out of 11. Excellent. Modern history revolves in Bengal and Eastern India before 1857 quiz. So we will start with the quiz. Now before we start, let us explore how many questions we have. We have around 12 questions, 12 excellent MCQs. So let's start. Let's start solving each of them. Okay, so which EIC leader suppressed the Sannyasi Fakir rebellion? Now, the East India Company leader who suppressed the Sannyasi Fakir rebellion was Warren Hastings. Okay, so the correct answer is Warren Hastings. And this was an important rebellion because it actually stretched for around 30 years. Okay, it was from 1763 to 1800. It actually stretched for nearly 30 years. And Warren Hastings played a crucial role in suppressing this revolt. So the correct answer is Warren Hastings. Anand Math war by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee was based on this revolt. So again, so this revolt actually influenced a lot of awakening in Bengal. And this book, that is Anand Math, was written by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. That's pretty much obvious. Obviously, you know this. And this was based on this revolt only. That is Sannyasi Fakir Rebellion. Option D, Sannyasi Fakir Rebellion. Okay. Who led the Savara rebellion? All you have to do is just mug up this answer. The correct answer is Radha Krishna Dandasena. Okay, the Savara rebellion was led by Radha Krishna Dandasena. Okay, then we have the fourth question. What is the Santhal word for moneylenders? So, during the expansion of the British East India Company, what they did is they asked the Indian moneylenders to go to the remote places. Okay, remote places, let's say the tribal places where the Santals live. Now, Santals are the tribals who lived in parts of central India, central as well as eastern India. Now, what happened is slowly and slowly these money lenders started giving money to a Santal, and obviously the Santals couldn't give back the money, and they therefore were bought into slavery. They were forced to sell their women, they were forced to sell their land, and that is why slowly and slowly they gave a name to this moneylender. It was known as Dikkus. Okay, the correct answer is Dikkus. So option C, Dikkus. Okay, then we have the fifth question. The Santhal uprising in Rajmahal Hills was led by. Now, this is again an important question. The Santhal uprising in Rajmahal Hills was led by Sidhu and Kanhu. Okay, the correct answer is Sidhu and Kanhu. Option C, Sidhu and Kanhu. Ho and Munda uprising was popular in this uprising was popular in the region called as Chota Nagpur. Okay, so the correct answer is Chota Nagpur. Option D, Chota Nagpur. Okay, then we have the seventh question. Pagal Panti's revolt was led by a guy called as Tipu Shah. Tipu Shah, not Tipu Sultan, Tipu Shah. Shah was the guy who led the Pagal Panti's revolt. So the correct answer is option A, Tipu Shah. Okay, then we have the eighth question. The coal uprising was prominent in this region. So the coal uprising, like the earlier revolt, was very prominent in Ho and Munda revolt was very prominent in this Chota Nagpur region. So the correct answer is Chota Nagpur. Okay. Then we have the ninth question. The Cone revolt was led by. Okay, so the Cone revolt was led by a person called as Chakra Bisoi. Okay, option A, Chakra Bisoi. Then we have the 10th question. Ahom revolt was led by Gomdar Konwa. Now this is a very important question. Ahom revolt was very important because technically this was one of those revolts where the Britishers decided that, okay, fine, you win. Okay, and the Britishers actually gave some of their territories back to Ahoms. Okay, you can have it. Okay, so the correct answer is Gomdar Konbar. Okay, technically the Ahoms won this revolt. Okay, then we have the 11th question. The Farezi revolt was initiated by. Now, Farezi revolt is also very important, and it was led by a guy called as Dudumian. Correct answer is Dudumian. Okay, then we have the last question, the 12th question. The Chahor rebellion was led in, or the Chahor rebellion happened in. Now, Chahor rebellion happened in a place called as Midnapur. Midnapur is in Bengal. So the correct answer is Midnapur. Okay, so we have solved 12 questions. So let's explore how many of them are correct. So let me just click on finish. 12 out of 12. Excellent. We have solved 12 questions and all 12 of them are correct. Okay. So let's solve these MCQs one by one. Okay, so we have the first question. When did the revolt of Vizianagaram happen? Or Vijayanagaram happened? I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry, but the revolt of Vizianagaram happened in 1794. The correct answer is 1794. Then we have the second question, who led the revolt against the British in Travancore? Now, this is a very important question because Velutampi was one of the finest commanders of India who led the charge against the British. He was eventually captured, and before he was captured, he committed suicide. But overall, the gist is the reason why Velutampi is important because he really gave a hard time to the Britishers. And when he committed suicide, his body was actually publicly hanged in front of everyone. And back then, it was the time of Lord Minto, and Lord Minto criticized this. Okay, so because for even though Lord Minto was an enemy to Veluthampi, he didn't want this happening. So the correct answer is Veluthampi, and Veluthampi is a very important figure. Okay, the correct answer is Veluthampi. Then we have the third question. The rebellion in Mysore was led by. So the rebellion in Mysore was led by a person called as Sardar Malla. So this happened after the defeat of Tipu Sultan, and after that there was a guy called Sardar Malla who led the revolt in Mysore. Of course, he was also defeated. The correct answer is Sardar Malla. Now there is one more revolt that happened in Kerala, that is Mappila revolt. Now there are two Mappila revolts happened in Kerala. One was in the 80s, and one was the most infamous one that happened in 1921. We will deal with that later. Okay, when Gandhiji arrived, this revolt happened during the time of Gandhiji in 1921. But this particular revolt, that is Mappila revolt, it happened in Malabar. Okay, so the correct answer is Malabar, and obviously you know the result. They were of course defeated by the British. So we have solved 4 MCQs. Okay, so let me just straight away click on finish to check how many of these MCQs are correct. 4 out of 4. Excellent.